Yep. Right. Can see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So welcome everyone and good evening to everyone. Yeah. All right. So today our section actually the one of the product in the Power Platform is a Power Virtual Agent. Yep. All right. So what is a Power Virtual Agent? All right, let's see the next slide here. Before actually we talk about our Power Virtual Agent in detail here, right? Let's just actually quickly introduce about myself and Li Fang here, all right? So as stated, that is my full name, Lim Bun Kap, call me BK, all right? Started IT since 1996. I think it's more than 25 years actually in the IT, all right? From the on-premises to the cloud technologies today. Definitely the cloud technology, the product or solution are mainly actually focusing on the Microsoft solutions such as the Azure, Microsoft 365, endpoint, and definitely the relevant today the topic actually is a Power Platform as well here. So I'm a Microsoft certified trainer since the year 2012, right? All right, so the right hand side that actually is the demo specialist. All right, so thanks for her actually is the with me actually is a few weeks actually is demonstrate the Power Platform the demo. All right, so Li Fang have a more than 10 years experience, specifically in the data and analytics and reporting. Of course, when we say reporting here, most actually is a business reporting, like sales performance, productivity, the performance, and so on. All right. So she also very actually is the expertise. I mean, focus on this data relevant related such as cleansing, yeah, data quality analysis and the transformation. I think you guys have been joined us actually is the last section actually is talk about the Power BI. So this is also her the focus as well. Okay, now let's actually start on this the Power Virtual Agent here. All right. So if you guys can see the my slide, all right. So Power Virtual Agent empower, right? Empower you, your people to drive the business value, right? Through the easy to create a natural conversation AI here. So most actually you new in this Power Virtual Agent. So I believe this term probably actually is very the technical or maybe the jargon words to you. But probably some of you already heard about this the chatbot. All right. In short, this is an intelligent chatbot. All right. In the Microsoft the Power Platform, we call it the Power Virtual Agent here. All right. So when we say the Power Virtual Agent here, the chatbot, I think most actually you guys have been using like Asia, maybe you Unify, you want to asking about the question or maybe inquiry, right or not? So basically, it kind of like a conversation here. So Power Agent here, Virtual Agent in the Power Platform allow you actually to create again, yeah, and a conversation AI. All right. So it's a fast and easy. Why we say fast and easy? Because as we know, Power Platform actually is no code, right or not? From the Power Apps, yeah, low code lah to the no code as well. When we say the low code, basically those are the formula, right? Like Excel, those are formula. Very similarity what your guy have been gone through in the Power Apps, even the Power Automate, right? I think the many section we can say demonstrate actually is a no code, right? In the graphic. So similarity on this the Power Virtual Agent here. So it's a no code graphic user interface, right? So meaning actually you are the subject matter, right? And then you are the subject matter expert here, all right? It's not required the very technical or spatial skill and so on. You can be built the chatbot. Anyone can be built the chatbot here, all right? So the last one definitely actually that is the features, right? Advantage, fully integrate with the Power Automate, right? So I think this will be the demo section by Li Fang. How actually easily we can integrate Power Virtual Agent with the Power Automate here. All right. Okay. Okay, Power Virtual Agent is again just now we said it designed for everyone. So the chatbot service enhance everyone experience, right? Whether you, right, as a customer, your customer, or you as a customer, or your customer, right? Means actually external, right or not? Those actually is the customer to you, or internal actually those are the employee, right? You as a also can be the customer, also can be the subject matter expert here, right? You can build the chatbot. Of course, you may want to have some advanced, some complicated integration with the Power Platform. Probably then you may have an internal, you have the IT admin, or probably also you can be the engaged, the specialist like the developer or maybe the IT administrator, help you to further the fully integrate with the Power Platform. Yeah, Power Platform again is a Power Automate. Even actually you can be extended actually to the integrate with the Azure. All right, Azure bot. Okay, so we say the Azure bot that actually is the framework lah. Yeah, all right. Later part we will talk about that. Okay, Power Virtual Agent the cycle here. So in order actually to create a bot here, this is actually is a step by step the process. Yeah, each actually is a chatbot that have the analytics, yeah, help you actually to feedback, help you also at the end, basically you already created, you want also the chatbot actually to feedback for you, what is the performance, what is the further the improvement. All right, let's see the step here. All right, you create a bot using the simple UI. Little part I will demonstrate also how easily actually you can be create a bot. All right, so you can create you can get a started topic. Basically, when we say the create the bot, we also will be create a conversation. You just imagine I want to ask the bot, right or not? Just like you ask the hey, what is the ticket status, right or not? So basically, we create a conversation. So this conversation actually we call it as a topic here. All right. So later part I will introduce what actually is the topics we have it in a Power Virtual Agent. Right. Of course, the topic actually here, right? We can be altering. When we say altering means actually we can edit, we can modify it, we can actually put the different those actually is a slot. We can also put those the variable actually to capture, right? The question actually to the chatbot. We also can be integrate bot with the backend, yeah, using the MS Flow. So this is actually is a little part of the demo with you, how we can easily integrate virtual bot, virtual agent, yeah. Basically, it's a bot, right, with the MS Flow here. Of course, you can extend it, yeah, with the bot, the framework, yeah. This is actually its keyword is here lah. So basically, it refer to the Azure the bot framework, right? So that is the if you want to complicated or complex of the bot here, right? Or probably you already have the existing, you can be extended. You can public the bot actually to the bot framework channel. All right. Once those actually the bot actually you start operate, you start actually to what I call it running, then you will start actually is capturing and monitoring, then actually you able to know what is your bot performance. So basically they give you kind of like a reporting or analysis those information, how you can be improve your Power Virtual Agent. They said you already implemented. All right. So having said so here, right? So before we jumping there, right? Okay, built on this Power Platform, also the bot framework here, right? Basically, they are sit on the Power Platform, all right? So the full power of our low-code platform, right? Optimized for business use. We can see, right? When we say the Power Platform, one of the actually is what we're learning for the past. We require this connector. So we have the more than 100 plus. If you guys see, this is the built-in the connector. We have the 365 Outlook schedule and so on. That is a many, right? And similarity, whether actually is the Power Apps, Power Automate, whatever here, then we require this the connector. So having said so, Power Virtual Agent actually sit on top of the Power Platform. And also they can be extend, right, the capability to the bot framework. It's just now we talk about. So it's easy, and then you can access to all the capability from the bot framework. And the last one actually is will be the integrate with the Azure and the cognitive the service here. So this actually is the AI the component in the Azure here. All right. Okay, in short, that actually is 100% here lah. All right, so just actually is I stop here for a a few seconds. Is there any other question from the floor? All right. If you do not have this the question, let's we just play a quiz lah. Yeah. All right. Let me just actually bring up the quiz question. Okay, that is the first question I launched right now. Okay, I believe that every one of you should be able to get the question here, right or not? What is the benefit of using the Power Virtual Agent? A, the answer is improve the customer satisfaction. Require more time than regular the customer chat. That is the second. And the last actually is don't use the AI to understand the user intent. All right. So what is your answer? I think answer is obviously quite straightforward. Yep. All right. Let's see what is the result. We have the 100% actually is the correct, yeah, from the 4 response. Yeah, 4 response here. All right, good job, yeah, everyone, by the way. Okay, now, this jumping back, actually, if you guys do not have the question, then we can continue on how we can actually to build the first chatbot, right? I think this is believe that everyone the interesting here, how we can easily to create a chatbot. All right. First thing here, right? Before actually we jumping in actually to how to create, let's just a quick understanding about the Power Virtual Agent architecture. All right. Definitely, you require the data with the environment. Of course, before we talk about the data with the environment, we need a licensing. Yeah. All right. So I'm using the trial. Okay. All right. So they say assume you already purchased the Power Virtual Agent licensing, then you can be start actually to deploy your Power Virtual Agent bot. Yeah. Into the data with the environment. You just imagine this environment is kind of like a workplace, right or not? All right, but this workplace actually is the consists of the environment, just like actually is the application. We have the multiple environment, could be testing environment, UAT environment. All right, but in this case, we have this workspace here for the Power Virtual Agent bot. So from here, you can start create. Whether it's a zero, zero means actually you do not have to create any the Power Virtual Agent bot, or maybe you create a one or even more. All right, inside this Power Virtual Agent bot here, right? Then you have the two type of the topics. Remember I say topic basically is to create a conversation, right? Or not conversation here. All right, so we have the user topic. By default, actually they will give you some the sample. Yeah, later part I will share with you what is the user topic actually they created. And we also have the system topics. So basically we already have the 8 predefined in the bot here. So from the each topic here, basically we have the conversation tree. Example, something like conversation actually, hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm fine. All right. What is your what is your job function example? Kind of like those actually is the conversation tree here. All right. So in order actually to trigger the conversation in your topic here, right? Basically, you define conversation, save it as a topic. You need to trigger the topic here, right? So we must have the phrases actually to trigger it. Definitely, you have the entity example. You define the entity such as a date, time, and so on. Date actually is a preview. Whether actually by default they already preview that date, time, postcode, and so on. You also can define your custom entity. You can be integrated with the Power Automate flow, and of course, we can be extended into your bot the framework skill. So basically, they have the multiple those skill. Actually, you can be relevant, you can be linked it, and so on here. All right. So obviously, this is on the user topic perspective. Similarity, this is the architecture from the system topic. Here, we also have the a preview. All right, let me just show you. All right. Okay, before I do show you this here, right? Okay, chatbot, the creation, the process, the overview, right? So the first actually is you are the first time to create, then you create a new bot, right? Then you create a new topic, then you create a new conversation, then you test your bot. So this is actually is the process. Then you start publish. When you say publish, you can publish to your teams, right? Publish to your teams, Facebook, yeah, and so on. And you can also remember just now we talked about they have the analytics, the portal for you to measure the chatbot, the performance. All right. So this is a process. Of course, you may have the revision, right or not? You want to revise, or maybe you thinking you want to enhance, or maybe you want to change it or modify. Similar, actually, the process is here. Revise the topic, basically it's an update, right? Or change it. The change actually can be the delete, can be add, or and so on. Can be the revise the conversation, maybe the conversation redirect to another conversation or topic. Test again, publish again, and measure again. So similarity, this is actually is the process. So let everyone understanding this is actually is the creation of process, right? All right. Then of course, this is how actually we through the Power Virtual Agent here, right? How we can create open the Power Virtual Agent designer. How actually we can start create a new bot here. All right. So this is switching edges to my the browser. All right. So now question actually is definitely already shared with this is a process, right? I also actually starting talking about how to create this chatbot here, right? Obviously today actually previously you have to go to the particular the URL, but today in the Power Platform here, right? In the Power Apps here, right? You will find out actually they will be created actually is the link, all right? Or maybe actually it's an option for you to launch your chatbot. So you will see actually the chatbot actually is there, right or not? Yep. Okay. So that actually you click the chatbot, then they will open you actually is another the windows here, all right? Another the window here. So basically the trigger from you that this is the new the web page here. Okay. Right. Just sorry, I'm launching actually this. Right, so you can see from the this here, right? Then actually you can be click the home. Yeah, this is actually is the first page in the Power Virtual Agent web portal here. Here will show you what actually is recently the bot actually is created. You can come here and create, and of course you can have the create button. You also can be viewed how many actually chatbot available or created in your Power Virtual Agent here. All right. Definitely remember just now we say in our architecture in the environment. So this is my environment here. All right. So now this actually we start create a new chatbot here. All right. So when we create a new chatbot, basically today they have the two options. One is under the preview, but today we are focused on the build for production here. You create it. They will be asking you what actually is your chatbot name. All right. So example saying that, I want to make a reservation. I want to call it this bot is called reservation. All right. Or maybe this one, actually, I want to call it the cost training. Yeah. Basically, I want to show you whatever. What here actually is a bot about here. Example, I show you just now, make reservation, cost training, or maybe you have the order status and so on. They also can be support actually is a multiple language here. All right. So each bot should be actually one language lah. In this case, actually you can be select English. They support actually is a Japanese. I think the others, those that are preview actually is in the Chinese. I think it's coming soon. Korean as well, even Thai, right? So now let's just actually select this, then you create. So I won't actually show you the create because it will take a little bit, few minutes. I would just show you this is how once actually you create it, then they will actually to come you into the page here, right? Come to this page here. Hey, all right. So that's coming back actually is switching to the slide here. So that actually is a demonstrate actually is how to create a new chatbot. Yeah, open your designer. Yeah, they will bring you to the Power Virtual Agent page, and then you select the new bot here. All right. So supported language just now I demonstrate. If you from my slide here, probably you guys actually can see right or not. This is on the Japanese, right or not? Yeah. Right. Of course. Malaysians still actually using the default English lah. All right. So you can create chatbot in a many different languages. Choose a language when you want to create bot. Each the bot speak the one language. So meaning actually is the bot actually you create for the this specified language, example for English, example for the Chinese or for others as well here. All right. I think that is just now have been demonstrated. Yep. Okay. Now that actually is a one to jumping in to demonstrate, right? So we already talked about we have the 4 user the topic, right? Not 4 user topic and existing topic here. All right. Use one of the 4 topic actually to get familiar with the structure. If you're new in the Power Virtual Agent here, right? Just jumping into the user topic to learn it. All right. Now let me actually just switch back. Actually, just now I already created a bot here. All right. By default, when you create the chatbot here or bot here, right? This is how you can come to the topic. Yeah. Just the under here. This is a topic here. All right. Let's click the topic. Then you see this is what actually is a few the user topic created. All right. Yeah. If you do not see how actually to identify. If you do not see actually is like this. This actually is to refer is a system topic. Here this actually is a user topic here. All right. So basically it will be always on. You're not able actually to disable it. All right. Here this is actually is the user topic. All right. So you can be click one of that example. They say a simple topic with a condition and a variable. Okay. Let me just clear it. Can you see that we have the trigger the phrase? Remember how to trigger the chatbot just to answer you, right or not? To wake up then to answer you your the query or your question here, right? So this is a trigger phrase. All right. Minimum actually you can be put actually recommended actually put 10 all right, but minimum I believe actually if you 1 or 2 it might not able actually to help you to identify and trigger and run it. All right. So the remaining actually after that, then you can start put the message and so on. Yeah, that actually is a multiple actually is the option we can select. But just hold on this, then later part we will talk about that. But just to show you this is what actually you can come here. We call it this is a canvas lah. You can come here actually to edit if you want. All right. This here actually show you some the branches or condition. Can you see this is the condition? So I will actually is the prompt user a question or option to ask them to select. All right. If they say they select what actually what they want to go. Later part I will do the similar the demo. Yeah, but this is how actually it looks like. Okay. All right. This coming back actually to the my slide. Yeah. So use one of the 4 topic here lah. Yep. Okay. And you can start at the conversation to trigger the phrases. For a topic, you will define a few the trigger phrases. Just now I talked about that. A trigger phrases is a way to describe an intent. It's a capture the way to customer by ask about a problem and issue. Remember just now I saying that you must actually have the a phrases actually is to or keyword. Another thing actually we can say is a keyword. Something actually is the command can wake up then to trigger this actually the remaining those are the conversation you define in the topic. So you only need to provide a few sample. All right. The AI will passing whatever the user say. All right. Not 100%, but actually they were trying to match it. Yeah. And closer as well here. All right. Let's just actually to show you guys how we can start to create it. Okay. Now, example, now I want to create a new topic. Let's jumping back actually to the topic again. I create a new topic from a blank, right? Example, I want to create the field topic is called, just give me a while, yeah, because I create this. All right, maybe I want to check training, right? Training. So let me just create a few the places here. Okay, courses, example, whatever. All right. I IT technical course example lah, yeah. Okay, then I will start put the message. So here actually will give you the message. Basically, it's like a greeting, right? Not something like this. Hey, hi, I'm your Power Virtual Agent. I would actually be great to help you find an amazing course for you, right? Not so something like greeting here, right? Of course, you can be put actually is the board and so on. So this is the first conversation when you trigger the phases, right? And after that, I will start actually is the add the remaining the message. Remember just now we say the conversation here actually allow you to choose which actually type of the conversation you want to use. In this case, actually I want to ask a question. All right, the second the demo here. All right, so I will say which course are you interested in? Right or not? Yeah. So I start actually to create the second the conversation. Right. And then I have the multiple choice the option. The first actually is Azure Tech HCI. Sorry, you are not on this course lah. By the way, just to demonstrate. All right. Can you see when I create the first option that the condition actually will be coming to the below here. So second the option here. All right. Microsoft the Endpoint Manager. All right. So this is the second option. And third the option here. All right. So now I do the third one, which actually is the Power Platform. Right. Can you see that I have been create a question to ask? Right or not? Yep. Okay. Now, that's also actually to further example. If they say the user or who actually perform the query, they choose the first one here. All right. So I was saying that, yep. Okay, of course, I show you actually it's a simple here lah. Show a message. All right. So check out our specialist. Yeah. With this guy, example. All right. Maybe actually I was saying that, hey, if you choose the second, which actually is an endpoint manager. All right. So that actually will be show you the question again. Please talk to actually our customer service example here lah. Yeah. Sorry, I don't think so. Actually, I should put a question. Yeah. Let me just delete. I should select the show message. Okay. Just want to show you guys the simple one. And the last one actually also is a show a message. All right. This time, I want to show you actually is a check out our specialist. Yeah. Our specialist actually is a Li Fang. Yeah. Example. So learn more about this. I can be added the variable. In this case, I just added the variable in here. Okay, now we already done, right or not? And the last one actually saying that, maybe we start actually is a redirect the topic to the others. So I created this conversation after you already asked, already appear end of our conversation. All right, same thing here I want to do, but this round I want to, everything actually is pass to the final actually to the last conversation. So we already done entire the topic. All right, then we name it. This our topic is called the course training. Right, cool, right? Okay, then we save it. Yep, just to save it. Yeah, so we already done something. So this is how actually just want to quickly to show you guys how I add the conversation to trigger and so on. I will demonstrate to you how to trigger those phrases, right? Just learn this is how we start. All right. So of course, just now I demonstrate is open the authoring, the canvas, begin editing, right? Not, I believe you guys actually seen what actually just now I demonstrate, right? I create the phrases, I create the conversation and so on. All right. Definitely, you can anytime come and edit again and so on, right or not? Yeah, adding your those the question, whatever, right? But mine actually is a demonstration. Just want to show you the simple one. So test your topic as you construct it. Of course, we must also to test the conversation what we've been created in our topic. So definitely they will give you the test window. We call it the test board lah. Yeah, test window here. If you see this is the test board actually on the left hand side here. All right. Let me just demonstrate again. This is switching back actually to my board just now I created. Right? You guys actually notice, right or not? This is the test board is here. All right, let's retest it. Let me delete this as well. Yeah. Now, what the phrases actually just now we put. All right, maybe I just type the courses. Sorry. In the right hand side, they will actually will be trigger you. Can you see that? I am your virtual agent. I am the virtual agent. I would be great actually to help you. Which course actually interested? Can you see this is actually is a question they will be jumping to the conversation just now you created, and they were asking you actually is what the three option for you to select. Yeah, all right. Can you see that? So I had this. All right, let's choose number one. Azure Stack HCI. So they will go to the message. Can you see that? Check out our specialist, right or not? So can you see that? That is a check out our specialist actually is here, right or not? Did they answer your question? Yep. All right. If you say yes, all right, or maybe actually is a yes, right? You can actually they start actually end the conversation and so on. All right. So how can I start it? Okay. Of course, you can actually start again, and so on, right or not? So go ahead. I'm listening. So maybe I type again. This round also is the phrases actually is the training. Remember just now what we set on the phrases. So they will start again, ask you the question again. This time I want to demonstrate actually choose the Power Platform. Remember just now we add one of the variable. All right, so we can pick up the variable actually from the conversation, right or not? Can you see that? Power Platform. In here, actually this is a variable, right? That is a cool actually we can pick up on that. Okay, at the end of this, all those actually is the answer here, right? They will jump to the end, right now. So here actually allow you actually to test bot. Of course, you also can track between topics. Remember, I earlier show you actually we got user topic, system topic, and so on, right? Okay, any questions so far, guys? At this point here, actually, my demonstrate how actually to create the bot, to create a topic, and also create a conversation, and also the test bot here. Yep. No question? All right. I think that is good. If you no question, this actually we have the quiz lah, yeah, to ask everyone here. All right. Let me just launch it. Hey, what is the question about? What define how a chatbot conversation play out, right or not? Yeah. So I will waiting your guys at least to answer. Definitely, I will select my answer as well. We have a 3 response so far 100%. 4 response. 5 response. I think bingo. Most you guys actually is select the answer is a topics, right or not? Yep. So this is what actually is a topic we talk about. We can be the create a multiple topic. Yeah. So this is what the topic just now I created. Can you see that? This is a user topic actually is a pre-created by the chatbot when you first actually you created. This is a system topic. So all this topic basically to allow chatbot to play out your conversation, right or not? Yep. Okay. I think there is everyone is the spot on, yeah. Okay. Okay, now let's I move on actually is test the topic. All right, of course, you just actually test it, right? And so on, right? Now, how actually you want actually to integrate, yeah? Probably you thinking this actually chatbot already created, topic is nice, conversation also all is the ready for production. So you can publish actually your chatbot to your the website, all right? Okay, you also can share the URL to colleagues so they can try, all right? Or maybe add a screenshot and so on. But not only just actually is limited publish to the website, but we also can publish to the multiple channel, right? Let me show you actually is how it looks like. Okay, let me just switch back actually to the topic just now created. So you click this publish here, right? So you can come here to click the list publish, yeah, and then this is a publish actually they will be performed and they will give you actually is a URL. So here also will give you the test the chatbot, yeah, in the demo the website. So don't forget, remember just now I say not only just do the demo website, they also can be Facebook, they also can be the Teams, of course others as well here, right or not? Yep. Okay, now then you can click the demo website to bring you the demo websites to you. Similarity here, actually you can be tested, yeah, all right. Test your the training, the course board here lah. All right, this type training. So similarity here, this is actually what we have been the test board, right? Yep. And next we choose the Power Platform. Okay, I know actually I forgot to put the spaces here, but this can be the modify, right or not? Yeah, remember just now we talked revise, review, and so on here. Right. So now also prompt you actually is to everyone here, right? The quiz the question again. All right, I believe that everyone will receive the quiz the question. So where can you not publish a chatbot? Yeah, right. So I think the answer just now actually in the publish here, right? Already got the answer, right or not? Okay, let me submit from my end. Just want to see what is our response. Yes, for response. Yeah, the answer is for response. Yeah. I'm not sure the others. Okay, anyway, the answer actually is the not support actually is in YouTube, right? So probably I think from here we couldn't see that any YouTube actually is the icon is there, right or not? So obviously that is the YouTube is the answer. So it's not able to publish. Okay, now then I come back actually to my slide here. Of course, this is give you the chatbot analytics here, right? So summary chart, engagement over time, section come out over time, and so on. But I can't really show you actually at this time here. But this is actually chart help you to improve your bot the performance, improve your customer the service here. All right. So here this is a section the summary. Power Virtual Agent enable user to create the chatbot in just a minute. Yeah, I believe you guys actually would be agree with me. I show you just a few minutes. I managed to create the a chatbot, right? Easy lah, by the way. Offer an easy to use a designer to help you create a unique customer chatbot experience. It's a part of the Power Platform, yeah, features, and built on the Microsoft the Dataverse the environment, which actually is earlier I shared with you on the architecture. All right. So of course, the next actually is a topic today. Yeah. Also, our last actually is the demo will be the performed by the Li Fang. All right. So that actually is to demonstrate how the Power Virtual Agent plus the Power Automate here. Just maybe the brief here, those actually miss actually is our learning that is past a few weeks. We talk about the Power Automate. It's an online the workflow, automate action. Yeah. And also the automate, right? We require a few the step here, all right, or process. Connect, yeah, Power Automate, connect to your data, right or not? When we say the data source is like the Excel and so on. We can create what they call it Power Automate by the trigger, and then we put the action here. Again, without code, yeah, no code. Basically, it's a UI, right or not? You can edit the flow on the web. Yeah, basically we show you on the Power Automate the page and the mobile, and you also can be actually to create this Power Automate in the approval, right or not? Yep. So let me just a very quick one. Of course, Power Automate actually we have the 100 plus actually template. I always actually advise those actually want to start a Power Automate, use a template and modify. Yep. Okay, this is all those the built-in. Just now we talk about the connector. We have the more than 200 plus, 250 plus SaaS, file provider database, web API, and so on. You also can connect to the connector, which actually is on-prem, right? You can also custom. Let's say it's not available for your the built-in or those actually is a premium, then actually you can use a custom, all right? So which actually is the custom those API lah. All right. So this is actually is the Power Automate is built on the common data services. That is the old name lah. Yeah. Today actually is the Microsoft the Dataverse here. All right. Let you securely store. So you imagine this actually is your environment. So we can be fully integrate all our business in application that Dynamic 365. Yeah. Office 365, mobile apps, Power BI, what we can be learning past last week, Power Apps, few weeks, Power Automate. Even today, actually, is Power Virtual Agent. All right. Of course, they actually is one of the scalable the data we can use is a Microsoft the Dataverse here. All right. So this is on the integration. Then last actually here, I want to say you can unlock your imagination with the Power Automate plus the Power Virtual Agent. Here, give you actually is a sum of the capability, right? Chatbot can use a location-based service to provide the personalized service. Two-factor authentication, they support multi-factor. I think today we all talk about the cybersecurity, right? And yeah, proactive recommend a new promotion benefit, yeah, to your customer, and eligibility submit application on their behalf. So means actually is a self-service, all right? Diagnostic for the IoT, make appointment with your customer, and get the picture receipt from the which actually we have been learning integrate or leverage actually is AI the model, how we can actually to improve your the productivity, right or not? Yeah. So this is actually is the imagination. Then the last part actually I would like to hand over, yeah, to Li Fang actually to demonstrate, right, how to create a Power Virtual Agent, basically to return, yeah, our machine order. So I believe you guys have been follow our few weeks. We have been create a machine order the application using the Power Automate approval, using the Power BI actually to generate report. And today actually we show you the demo how we can use the Power Virtual Agent to query my the machine order, right? Ivan, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, BK.
All right, over to you.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Thanks for everyone attend my demo today. Our session is talk about Power Virtual Agent today. So I'm going to demo how to create the Power Virtual Agent plus the automate flow. So it's the same. First, we go to Power Apps here. Open Power App. And then click on More to call the chatbot. Let's create a new chatbot for the coffee machine order. Give your bot a name. And choose the chatbot language. And click on Create. It might take a few seconds to open a new chatbot, but the scenario that I was building out here today is about a coffee machine order status tracker. Now let's come to Power Virtual Agent screen. Click on Topic from the left pane to create a new topic here. So I choose from blank here. Give a topic a name like order tracker. And then provide the trigger phrases like order status, shipment date, delivery status, coffee machine, and coffee machine order status. You don't have to put in exactly word for words what is going on here, because this is where and the AI coming through in the platform is really going to help you out. Okay, now we add a message. Telling that I am a virtual agent. I can help you with checking the coffee machine order status. This message not send a message from the bot to the user with the simple text. Okay, next I will add a question. I would like to ask, do you know your purchase order? Here the system will create a simple branch using the question node to allow user to choose yes or no. So I put in yes. Let's start from no path to build this up. Okay, now I want to create an email address lookup. Let's ask the user providing their email address by adding a question note. And the user response will be assigned in a preview email entity, which understanding the semantics of an email address. I will add another question to ask the user providing the order machine name. And save the user response to a variable called machine name. Then this save entity will be passed to the next step to call a flow and retrieve the order information. Next, I call a chatbot flow from chatbot topic. Click create flow. This is a Power Automate flow screen. First, I add an input parameter called email address and put my description here. And another one is called machine name. And put in my description as well. So extend the capabilities of the bot with Cloudflow. I can use flow that already exists in my Power App environment here. Okay, add an action below the Power Agent's trigger flow. Type gets item to connect with my SharePoint. Here I would like to retrieve the columns. So I could able to work with a specific set of columns configured in a specific view by using filter query. Power Automate support all data filter queries in SharePoint. Here I want to filter those email address requested by column in my SharePoint equal to the email address variable and retrieve the machine name as well. Okay, I have done my script here. Next, I would like to call the data operation. Here I will to call the compose action to save the populated data from SharePoint in an array for an input. I'm saving my Power Automate flow and seems like without errors. Go back to my Power Virtual Agent to test my bot here. So I type in my email address. The next question is, what is your order machine? I type in A-Port Excel. Okay, seems my chatbot flow also working without errors. So now go back to the Power Automate flow. I would like to change my agent flow become check order status and click save. I go back to the flow and check my run process. There is no runs because I haven't triggered my Power Automate in my Power Virtual Agent here. Okay, so refresh. Trigger again. Sam, I put in the machine name. Okay, now I want to call an action to call out the Power Automate flow. So put in the email address and machine name variable and click save. This time I test the chatbot with triggering the Power Automate flow. Okay, go back to my flow. So now the run history should be there. Okay, this one, the output is written in the compose action here. I copy the JSON schema into the notepad. I would like to add an action. Now I select the data operation connector here. And then select the pass JSON action. So generate from script, I pass it the JSON schema into the schema box. Value. And call another action. This time I select the variable connector. So in the name box, enter the list of items. For type, I'm gonna to choose the string. Okay, next, select insert a new step. This time I choose apply to each. Action, select the variable connector. So enter list of items that's from the previous step in the name box to call the return value from SharePoint in the value box. I want to return the machine ID, machine name. So just put on those entity. And between each entity, I will add a line break after each return value appears on its online. And lastly, put in the estimate ship date.
Hi, Li Fang.
Yes.
Lorraine here. We have
Yeah.
another 5 minutes to the clock.
Okay, thanks for the reminder. Okay, now I return the Power Agents action to add a text output. For name, I enter the 4 orders. For value, I put in the select list of items. Go back to my chatbot and refresh the chatbot. Okay, and lastly, I would like to add a last message per set. We will locate your order and the order details. So put in the message with the 4th order value from previous step. Okay, so comes to end with survey. I have a survey here to ask the user if their questions or issue was answered or resolved. Seems like everything okay. We test the chatbot again. So this is the return value. We will locate your order with the order details returns by the automate flow that I have created just now. So come to the last part. I give a rating and thank you for your feedback. So this is the last result returned by the Power Agent. So this is end of my demo. Now I will pass the session back to BK. BK, please.
Sure, thanks, Li Fang. I think you guys have been reviewed what the Li Fang has demonstrated. Yeah, I think that is amazing how actually integrate with the power, the automate. So what she does, right? Actually is the calling actually is a power automate. And then from a power automate actually is connect to the SharePoint, right? And then to search, yeah, to search the what actually you have been query. Basically filtered by the email and the machine, the name, right? Then once actually they manage to capture it, then they return back the output back to the Power Virtual Agent. So this is just actually is a simple what actually is the end-to-end what we have been demonstrate from the first week, yeah, until actually is today, right? From the how actually using the Power Apps here to create, yeah, apps here to allow actually is the user or employee, right, to select those machine they would like to order. Then the machine also we pass actually to the power the automate for the approval. They say I would like to this actually is a machine ordering. Then we also actually is learning actually is the third week actually is the how we can using the manual form, right? And I assume we have the physical form, right, to hand in, right? And let AI actually help you to capturing those are the field or the data, right? They and capture it. Of course, in between the process, we need to train it. I think today actually is I believe those are the most of you actually start using the ChatGPT, right? Or not? So ChatGPT also similar backend. Actually, they must actually have the training. Yeah, you give the data for them to training and so on. Then they actually able to give you the accuracy of the return. And of course, the 4th week actually what we cover is on the Power BI, right? Extract those actually information, perform those the reporting, such as the sales, the statistic, insight, and so on. And the last, that is the today what we try actually is to demonstrate using the chatbot actually to cut down, right? your the customer service, basically to improve the customer service, right or not? So this is what actually is the end-to-end actually solution we would like to demonstrate for the past the few weeks. I hope all of you actually enjoy this actually entirely. So also the end of this is the entire what actually is the entire process. Of course, many more actually they will be in future. We might actually to maybe have the section, yeah, all right, but not promise at this time, all right. And here actually you can see the path actually from the app, from a chatbot, from a AI, from the here actually one of the actually is the UI. Basically, this is referred to the RPA when we say the Power Automate. What most actually demonstrate here, we are actually is demonstrate more on the process, right? And of course, to streamline the data, if they say you want to additional the function features, right? Data was basically they actually is a scalable. The database actually can be the to create a more the robust, yeah, and high performance actually is a data the platform, yeah. And the last and not least, actually we have been demonstrate again the Power BI. And also conclude this actually is the 5 week what actually have been demonstrated to you guys. All right. I hope again all of you actually enjoyed this the 5 weeks the section. Yep. And thank you very much. Cool. Over to you. You want to?
Okay. Thanks everyone for joining us and completing our 5 different sections on the Power Platform. And thanks to VK and also Defang on the outstanding sharing, as well as the demo on watch through to make sure that all of us understand about the concept, as well as how we're going to use the tools to actually help us to actually automate or even to also that to improve the efficiency of the system and the flow. Right. So thanks everyone for joining us. And there's a feedback form for this session actually placed into the chat window. But feel free to share your feedback to us, and we'll see you again next time on the new session that we are going to organize. All right. Stay tuned and see you again. Bye.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Thanks everyone. See you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.